squirrel. Yep. You said we have a lot of metal? We have that metal down there, but I don't think that's enough.
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of metal. It's on level ground.
Which we don't have.
Right, that thing goes up the hill. That string's supposed to be attached to that.
How far are you even pushing it?
Since the turn of that road up there.
Nice. Strong?
Hey.
All right, I got it, buddy.
Grab the backside. Pick it up. Probably.
Yeah, you put it on your shoulder. There you go. Good job. Need some gloves?
Drought is, should we rip our 2x4s in half or just leave them solid 2x4s for our basically truss design? I don't know if the camera will capture this right here, but we made a truss design here just like we did on our other chicken coop. Let's see here. There it goes. You can see it good though. All right, so this is our truss design here. So essentially here we have 180 degrees. If this is a wall here and this is a wall over here, and it's going to turn all the way around to 180 degrees. So that's going to tell me what my angle's got to be on each one of these. So it's pretty simple, really. This is would this be an octagon? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'd be an octagon. Wait, I think that'd be an octagon, or that'd be a hexagon. I don't know. Anyways,
How many sides does it have?
it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'd be 5, and then 4 more. So that'd be 8. That'd be 10 sides. If we have 4 here, and then 4 over there, and then 2. That'd be 10 sides. Is that a hexagon? That's not right. It's not an octagon, because octagon is 8. So a tenagon.
I can't honestly think off the top of my head what a 10-sided shape
Anyways,
is.
so if we have this many angle exchanges here, we're gonna count them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 of them. If we have 180 degrees, that's 18 degrees apiece. So 18 times 10 angles is 180. Now we know 18 degrees is our angle for each one of these pieces here. So now, let's just say I think I'm gonna do it in 2x2s basically. So I think I'm gonna rip it in half. The reason why I think I'm gonna rip it in half is I know I can make it lighter that way, and then I think I can make it stronger that way, because then I'll have a little bit more weight deflection there, and I'll be able to add like diagonal braces here and there, which is actually gonna give it more rigidity, similar like to a truss. And when you screw the metal onto it, like the last one we had, like it went through a lot of storms, and it was strong, like super strong. And it took us like 2 hours to build the thing, like super quick, super easy, the exact same design, but I'm gonna change it up just a tad bit by using 2x2s, because when we moved it, I noticed it was a bit heavy, but I know most of that weight is coming from the metal. So it's kind of nothing I can do about it there unless get like thinner gauge metal, but it's your standard 29 gauge metal. So it's not like it's a commercial panel like a 26 gauge. It's your standard panel. You can't really get nothing less than that unless you know, go through like those round ribs. I think those are less gauge. I'm not too sure. So anyways, that'll give it rigidity. That'll give it a structure. This is our design here, and I've made up my mind. I'm gonna rip them in half. So we got a little table saw set up. We cleaned our porch off over here. That way we can have a flat surface to build these on. So we're gonna make basically like little truss plates, and then those will screw to it, and that's what's gonna give it structure. Because once you go to screw those little tiny pieces together, it's just gonna like splinter and split and fall apart. So I've got a better way to do that. So first thing, let's get to ripping some saw boards now. Grab this one. Because this right here, this is not going to be strong at all. So this is just our mock-up. The other ones I likely won't even screw like this. We're going to make little truss plates out of just some little junk we got laying around here. We're going to screw that to the face up with drywall screws. There's a bunch of little rivets, and that'll actually give it like structure. That'll make it strong. So, and I was worried about the 2x2, but I'll tell you what I do like better. If you look at these down here, when we did the last ones, these boards are like, these are weathered. They're all kinds of torture, so they're going to be like warped and twisted and bowed and stuff. And even as 2x2s, when you rip a board in half, it's going to have it's dried together, so it's going to have a tendency to pull apart and go all kinds of different ways. So say you take a 2x8, for instance, and you want to make 2x4s out of it. When you rip that in half, it's not going to keep straight like a regular 2x4. It's going to bow and twist in all kinds of different ways because it's dried together. So once you break that bond, you're creating a whole nother problem. So that's kind of essentially what we have here. We're creating another problem, but we're going to hold it together with metal.
You need gas?
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to go down and get some gas.
He needs some.
Can you reach the pedals? Sort of. Elijah, she's driving.
Yeah. He needs gas. Look. Daddy.
have any gas right here. We have to go get some.
I got this screwed down. I screwed it down and I squared it diagonally. So, and then I just make sure everything's pretty dang square, and it's like within a 1/16 of an inch. So, I think the chickens will be okay with it. I don't know. We'll see if they lay the eggs. So, after the first one was screwed down, can't move it. I just got it kind of screwed randomly. I should come through here, set all these pieces in place that I've got staged over here. Two legs. It probably took me 30 minutes to cut all this. Helping with me, you know, dealing with gentlemen. Kind of fiddling as well. Jean is cutting our just beautiful 5-star cuts down there on some just 1/4 inch luan we had laying around. These are basically going to act as our truss plates. I rarely ever use this thing, but it's awesome when I do have it. It's got these ring shank nails. They're also something galvanized or something, I don't know. Galvanized dipped or something like that. So you can basically put them in treated wood. This isn't treated wood, but they're for that. They're 1 5/8 inches. So as long as I don't sink the head too deep, it won't stick out the other side of this. We just set them in place, nail them just like a truss plate. It's got a little bit more structure there. Because if you screw that, it's not going to be strong at all. And we could glue this, but one, I don't know, glue, and two, I don't want to get glue all over my back porch. I'm already kind of putting the screw holes in it, which I don't really care. But I'm going to line that up, line all this up. That way it's the exact same angle. Because even if this angle right here doesn't match, I really don't care about that. So let's see if it'll work.
Elijah gave me it.
I don't think it's Elijah's fault that it's on your phone.
It hurts.
It hurts, yeah. Let me see your thumb. Let's see. Is it okay? All right. Go put your fingers in there.
My horse pen right here, my 2 horses eating. I've decided this is my most level piece of ground. So I just kind of knocked a tree over, shoved it back with the tractor, and graded it kind of sort of, because I'm trying to keep it where the pigs and everything are as dry as possible. Of course, it's going to turn into a sloppy mess, but do my best. Okay, this is our pile of metal. Now we need some 8-foot pieces. Nope, I did it good. We're good. We're good. I can make it work. Because the other ones I'm going to make longer, extend out so I can curve them. So we'll have the overhang on front like we did last time. So, all right, let's go. Gene!
Oh, grab them. I can sit with you. I want you to be warm though.
Do the sides first and screw the mills up. First, I have.
Yeah.
You got it, Ledger?
She's got a jacket on.
You got it, buddy? So what I've got here, I measured up the overall of this sheet. They lap at 36 inches would be here, but this is to the top, to the bottom down there of the board. So I'm gonna screw it at the top, and you can see here, it's real crooked, but I know my cut is square. So then I'll twist this and I'll make it straight. So by the time we get done, it'll be nice and straight. So, twist it, make it straight. So, square, and 2 foot for the head, so we're just going to mark on this pin now. And we all stay square. Just like China. So now, we got some mark here. Pull the other cross space. Over time. feet on over here. We got them straight, bottom, and this is the rock in pieces on it. So this is holding it straight. We got screws the top, screws the bottom, leaving out on 24s. Alright, so now we're taking this off. This is what I put on here first. And here, this right here, in order to just hold it straight. This right here I'll take off in a minute. I'm going to get this off now so it moves a little more freely. That way we can line it on the centers with the metal to hold it straight. And you can move it around as much as you want. When the metal gets on here, that's what's going to hold it straight. So,